you're anything like me, you've been looking for your team's game on the television, but you can't find it because it's on the regional sports network. And one of the most popular ones, Bally Sports, has just announced that they could possibly be going bankrupt as they owe $8 billion in debt. Now, if you would like to know what that means for you and your favorite sports team, make sure to give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down because it's your thumb, and let's go ahead and get into it. Well, first off, regional sports networks are the local cable and satellite channels that show games in a defined market within that region of that team. And these networks produce and air the games themselves for an annual fee that they pay that team during that time period. And this could be anywhere in the tens of millions or just in the millions. And then after they get the deal with the team, the regional sports network goes and negotiates this with cable TV productions to distribute it. And then that cable TV company will then give it to their consumer. For example, if you have Spectrum, DirecTV. And this is very popular on the professional league side, as a lot of professional team games aren't nationally televised unless you're at the very top of your league. And this is where Bally Sports makes a lot of their money. So any background for anybody that doesn't quite know what's going on at Bally Sports? Well, in 2019, the Sinclair Broadcast Group bought basically every single regional sports network, creating the Diamond Sports Group, and they operate under the company name of Bally Sports, which you're probably more familiar with than the Diamond Sports Group. And them creating Bally Sports, they went into $8 billion of debt to finance that purchase, which the Sinclair company did, so then they can afford all these RSN. Now, it is reported that the Sinclair Group, Diamond Sports Media, and Bally Sports were filing their financials saying that this company reached $500 million plus dollars in cash flow over the past few years. As on February 15, 2023, the Diamond Sports Group said that they would not be paying $140 million of their debt for this year and would look into possibly filing for bankruptcy. Now, an attorney says that just because they said they weren't going to pay their debt doesn't necessarily mean that they will file for bankruptcy, as they do have a 30-day grace period, which the company says they will use to reorganize their financials. And creditors that the company has used says they will go to court to try to fight them on some of the contracts that they have signed, which are nowhere near profitable, as they are paying more to the team than the cable companies are paying them for airing it. For example, Bally Sports has a contract with the San Diego Padres MLB team, and they are paying them $60 million each year through 2032. As Bally Sports currently has rights to 14 MLB teams, 16 NBA teams, and 12 NHL teams. And when it comes to profitability, most of their MLB contracts are not profitable. About half of their NBA contracts are not profitable, and they have a few NHL contracts that are actually profitable. And if you know anything about running a business, if you're not making profit, you're not making money. And that's exactly how the company got in this situation. When it comes to how the company is going to get out of this situation, they have a lot of options to them, shockingly. But the company made it known that they won't stop paying teams the moment that they file for bankruptcy. But it is very important to know that Bally Sports does have $12.7 billion with a B, dollars left on their books for the rest of this fiscal year. And some of the teams that Bally Sports does air can get out of their deals and sign new ones. But it is very unlikely for Bally Sports to allow teams to get out of their contracts, as this is their entire business model, is showing regional sports network games. But they could find a way to let go of some teams and keep others. As you may see, sometimes you'll see a store closing sale, but the business of the store has not gone on a sale, just that specific location. But a source said that creditors just want the Sinclair Broadcast Group to sell most of their stakes in the company, and creditors will use that equity to get rid of the $8 billion of debt that they owe to them, or just use that as reassurance and help them get back on track. Now, what this really means for the teams is that they have a few options. As in December of 2022, there were rumors around that the MLB, NHL, and NBA were looking into purchasing Bally Sports from the group to help them with their debt. But that did not turn out well in their favor because the price tag for that was about $3 billion. And all of the leagues that air Bally sports do have contingency plans in place, as they've known about the situation that Bally sports has been in for a while now. It's not as big of a deal right now for the NBA and the NHL, as they are halfway to almost through their regular season. But it is very big of a concern for the MLB, as they haven't even started their season yet. So they have all 180 something, however many baseball games they play, that need to be aired mostly through these regional sports networks. But the MLB did say that they are arranging new contracts for the teams that Bally Sports lets go, if that is the route they decide to do. And they are looking into airing those games through their MLB.TV company, which broadcasts games. But the good thing about this for the MLB is, as they'll be able to create contracts with Apple, Hulu, and Amazon to show some of their local games through those networks. As the MLB currently can't show any local games through their app, they could only show nationally televised ones. And they also believe that this new tech company age of showing sports will really help with blackouts. And if you are familiar, you have tried to watch a game on ESPN, the app, and you can't watch it because it is only being showed through Bally Sports or your other regional sports network. Well, now that you know more about the Bally sports situation and how they possibly are going to go bankrupt, make sure to check out this video right here where I talk about the NFL and how the NFL makes money specifically through their television deals. As well as subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every time I post a new video, which are Mondays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me know down in the comments below, how do you feel about this Bally Sports Network situation? And are you kind of afraid that you might possibly not be able to see your favorite sports team anymore? Because if you know, you've been there and you're trying to look for the game and you're stressed out. As well as give this video a thumbs up or thumbs down because it's still your thumb. And remember, don't be afraid to join the convo.